Welcome to Pro Football Fast Break, show number 32, NFL Fantasy Football Draft Special. First, a quick notice before you start listening. This show will either be very interesting to you or might be a little boring. Because today, we're going to draft our NFL 2021 Fantasy Family Football League. For NFL fantasy geeks like us, you're going to love it. We'll go inside each pick and discuss our options as we pick. You might even pick up some tips for your fantasy league, so stay tuned. For the casual NFL fan, might be a little boring. If that's you, I would direct you to listen to one of our regular shows like number 31 or upcoming number 33, where we will preview Week 1 in the NFL. We'll have all the NFL news and coverage of Week 1, and it'll be in our regular format. We can't wait. That said, Fantasy Geeks unite, because 2021 fantasy football season starts now.
Time now for Pro Football Fast Break, the show that brings you unfiltered, unapologetic, opinionated, pure pro football talk. Now let's go to the guys with this week's show.
Yeah!
As we get started, this is Pro Football Fast Break special draft coverage. And before we get into fantasy football, let's throw it to Jacob with any updates this week in the NFL.
Well, J.K. Dobbins is out for the season with a torn ACL. So that's huge.
Wow.
That is huge.
That's big for fantasy because Gus Edwards is now a running back one.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they sign someone. And then Minshew is traded to the Eagles.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's...
I know, it is.
So him, Flacco, and Hurts.
Did Jacksonville not need a backup?
They like their backup that they have, apparently.
Okay.
I was actually watching him today, and he looks pretty good. He played like 3 games last season, and he did okay. It's weird, though, on the Eagles now. Like, now you have Minshew, Hurts, and Flacco. Who's the best?
I mean, Hurts.
Yeah.
I guess it's Hurts, but yeah.
You never know who could.
But, yeah, I mean, they have good depth. And then the Seahawks could trade Rashad Penny to the Ravens or Alex Collins, 2 running backs.
It's a lot of young running backs injured. Cam Akers, J.K. Dobbins, Travis Etienne. And those were all like season-ending injuries for all 3 of them.
So today's show is dedicated to NFL fantasy football. This is our family league draft, and we're going to be recording the show as we draft. Now, as I look at the available players, I shouldn't see Travis Etienne on here, right?
No.
So you can't make that mistake. I'm picking at 5, and I'm sitting here looking at this. McCaffrey, Cook, Elliott, Henry, I assume will all be gone. That leaves me with Kamara. Would it be insane to reach down and take Najee?
No, because Saquon and Jonathan Taylor and Alvin Kamara and Nick Chubb could all be there.
They will be.
I don't know. So I think you would definitely take Saquon over Najee or Kamara over Najee.
Well, 100% if Kamara is there, you have to take him. But after that, then there's a lot of different ways you can go.
That's true.
Well, I'm picking at 5th, so I can't imagine anyone. I mean, it's going to be, don't you think it'd be McCaffrey, Cook, Elliott, and Henry off the table?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Elliott will still be there.
I don't know. I don't think Najee is a better pick than like Zeke if he were to be there, or like Saquon.
I don't know why they have Zeke ranked at 3. He's not even like
I know.
I wouldn't even put him in my top 10.
Weird. They have him above Derrick Henry in these rankings. I have the first pick. That's what I was. Yeah. That's what I wanted to ask. What do you guys think? McCaffrey, Cook, or Henry? Because that's my 3 options.
How did he get the first pick? It's just random?
I don't know.
It gave Jacob the last pick, yeah.
But I have the 6th.
6th.
Yeah, and by the way, this is a 6-team league, so
we will get pretty good teams.
Everyone's team's going to be insane.
And let's talk about this league is a family league, so there are the 3 of us, and then we have a couple of cousins and our aunt who is in this league. I would realistically say a couple of them don't pay attention to it after the draft. The rest of us make trades and free agency.
Yeah.
And historically, Jacob has won it. I've won it. Has Tim won it?
No.
What happened last year?
Beth won it somehow.
Oh, yeah. I didn't win last year because Beth.
So our Aunt Beth did win it last year, which is crazy.
Yeah.
She seemed to give it some effort. And
at the end in the playoffs, and she actually had a good team the whole season. So
it drives you nuts when we're doing all the strategizing and then someone else wins it like that.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't usually happen, but it did. Her team was really good. Like she didn't even have to move it around much. It was funny. She didn't have a lot of injuries or anything. So
as I'm looking at this, okay, you got to figure it's going to auto draft McCaffrey, Cook, and Elliott and Henry if they don't draft. If people don't, but most of them will come on. But
yeah, they will.
I wonder if we want them to auto draft. Would you take McCaffrey first overall?
I think I am.
Tim's going first, so it's not going to be auto draft.
Right. So Tim, well, you don't know yet, do you?
I don't know yet. It's I'm probably just gonna pick between my three options. I just don't know if I want to go Henry, McCaffrey, or Cook.
Let's see. I'm looking ahead here. Receivers. There's Tyreek.
Probably the best receiver option. Now Devontae Adams is definitely a good one too.
Is there any tricks in here in their recommendations? Anyone injured? They wouldn't do that to us.
No, I think it usually gets all of that. It does say COVID-19 next to CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, but that doesn't.
But that just he'll be there by regular season. They have Deontay Johnson and Claypool at 61 and 63 in their power rankings.
61 and 63.
Juju's below both of them now.
Wow. I see that. Juju really dropped, didn't he? Who's the first quarterback? Is it who comes up first? Oh yeah, of course. Who's after that?
Probably Aaron Rodgers on here.
Oh yeah. On here it's Aaron Rodgers is like below Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson, Herbert, and Tom Brady.
I clicked quarterback. So it's Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Kyler, Prescott, Russ, Herbert, Brady, Rodgers. Wow, Rodgers.
They have Herbert above Rodgers. They have Lamar above Rodgers. That doesn't make any sense. It starts in 5 seconds.
Pressure's on. This is the big moment. Tim has the number 1 pick in the draft.
Here we go.
Your draft is starting. Are you on the clock now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Tim.
That's not in here.
Uh-oh. Tim is now on the clock.
And with the first pick of the fantasy draft, I select Christian McCaffrey. I did.
Brian took Tom Brady.
Okay, he took Tom Brady first.
Second pick of the first round.
That's awesome.
Ian took Devontae Adams.
So who's up?
You should tell Beth.
Now it's your pick. Who'd you take? Oh, Derrick Henry.
I just took Derrick Henry. What do you think of Derrick Henry?
That's a great pick.
I just took Kamara. Oh, and it's my pick again.
Oh wow.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, who do I take?
The pressure's
so my team's gonna be too good. This is
Do I take Tyreek? Nick Chubb, Saquon.
Wow, that's tough.
Man, there's a lot of good options. You can't go wrong here with like 10 of these guys.
No.
I took Tyreek.
Am I on the clock?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to do a move you're going to say is crazy, but I'm going to do it. Ready?
Najee Harris. Not bad. I mean, it's a.
So I have Derrick Henry.
I know. I got to take Saquon. Stephon Diggs.
Nice.
What's Ian? Ian is drafting now. Cousin Ian.
He took Antonio Brown.
Yes.
Oh, Brian took
Antonio Brown. Now Ian's up.
Love that.
Brian's taking all Bucks players again.
This is good. We're back.
Took Waller.
I took Waller. What do you think of that?
I thought that was interesting.
I know. I wanted to be creative.
I don't know what running back to take between Aaron Jones, Jonathan Taylor, and Antonio Gibson.
Good Eckler. But I would take Jonathan Taylor, honestly. Him or Gibson? Or that's hard.
I took Gibson. And now I'm picking again.
And Jacob's name is Squilliam, by the way. We won't say what else it is.
Squilliam Fancy Son from SpongeBob.
There you go.
Do I take a running back or do I take a third running back or a second receiver?
Who's left? Oh, Aaron Jones is left.
I know. I think I have to take him. Yeah. I took Jones.
Yeah. It's hard. Do you take a third running back or yeah?
I feel like a third running back is too good to pass up.
I know. Put him in the flex, right?
And then it's like it needs a starting running back.
So my team so far is Alvin Kamara, Tyreek Hill, Antonio Gibson, Aaron Jones.
Wow. Sounds good to me.
It's very good.
But mine's better. I'm just kidding.
I have Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, and Stephon Diggs. So
yeah, I mean, they're all going to be good because it's a 16 league.
Luckily, they have Calvin Ridley before DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, Allen Robinson. Jeez.
Tim's on the clock.
I have to have Stephon Diggs and DeAndre Hopkins, I think.
No.
That sounds like the best thing ever. I just took DeAndre Hopkins and Josh Allen.
Wow. I'm not seeing any receivers left here.
I mean, there's like Allen Robinson.
Not great ones.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, AJ Brown.
Yeah, I mean, those are good receivers, right?
Pretty good options. Those are all starting receivers.
But we just did a podcast and said, is Metcalf underrated?
Exactly. That's why it's a good pick.
Is Jefferson better than Metcalf?
I don't know. I like Jefferson.
He's gone.
He just got taken.
Is Robinson better than Metcalf?
Or is AJ Brown better than both of them?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with any of those top three guys. Damn, even Terry McLaurin and Keenan Allen are right there too. AJ Brown.
Took AJ Brown.
That's smart. He's the number one, and then Julio Jones will be there, so he'll actually probably get a lot of.
The question is, do I take Metcalf or Keenan Allen?
I don't know. Terry McLaurin's there too, but
Metcalf, Keenan Allen.
Is CD Lamb? Oh, we know he's going to be good this year, right?
Mm-hmm. He should be pretty good.
I took Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Even though Metcalf, everyone thinks Metcalf's better. And then my tight end is George Kittle, who I just took.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
So Tyreek, Keenan Allen, Kamara, Gibson, Kittle, Aaron Jones.
I might have to go for Pitts now that you guys both have tight ends.
Well, I have Metcalf, Robinson, or I've got to pick Metcalf or Robinson.
Those are both really good options.
I feel like Robinson.
I mean,
might be better.
That's what I think.
Yeah, like
better team. I'm taking him. I got him.
I like Robinson. That's a good pick.
We're recording this podcast, and do you know I'm in Mobile, Alabama? There's literally a hurricane happening right now, but it's it's to the west in New Orleans.
Yeah,
so.
Hunter, my friend, he's in Mississippi right now, and he was driving his truck through like 3 feet of water, and everything was just all like completely flooded. It looks crazy.
If I turn this mic up, you might hear the rain.
I do actually, right?
It's just coming down.
That's funny.
So do
I take DK Metcalf?
Yeah, back to the draft.
No, I think I'm going to take Chris Carson or David Montgomery here. James Robinson is going to be my flex, actually. James Robinson, Chris Carson, or David Montgomery? What do you think, Jacob?
Either James Robinson or David Montgomery. Probably James. I want to take
James Robinson now. I think that's a cool. He was really good last year.
Here's a dumb question. Where's Mahomes? Someone took him?
He got taken.
Someone took him.
Wow.
Pitts or Mark Andrews?
Ooh.
Mark Andrews easily.
Yeah, Pitts is just way too risky to take right now.
So I had to take Kittle because it was him, Mark Andrews, and then Pitts. Or Pitts and Mark Andrews.
My team is absolutely crazy now.
I would take a quarterback now, but I'm not taking Lamar.
I'm not taking a quarterback yet. There's too many.
I took Josh Allen a while ago just to have him because now I've got all my players except for like kicker.
Oh, who took Rodgers? Oh, Ian just now took Rodgers.
Ian's actually been making some decent picks. I want to look at his team.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Well, I don't know if it's
now
crazy.
I'm not taking the quarterback, I guess.
No, because
Wait, Ian took Rodgers or Brian?
Yeah, Ian.
No, Brian has Tom Brady and Rodgers.
So here's the receivers left: McLaurin, CeeDee Lamb, Cooper Kupp. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm saying McLaurin is probably a lot better than everybody on that list.
He's going to be productive.
Yeah.
I took McLaurin.
That was a good pick.
I took Kyler.
You said you weren't taking a quarterback.
Yeah, because you would have taken Kyler.
I would have. That's my choice. But look, I still got Tannehill, Herbert available.
Dak Prescott is
Stafford.
a very good option. I might take a backup before you pick your starter.
I might take another quarterback.
I know. That's what I was doing, and I've been like, that's not a bad idea.
I know, like Dak or Herbert.
Exactly.
Then I'll take whatever receivers are. I'll take another receiver.
Yeah, I might take another receiver.
I don't know who to pick. It's on my bench. It's on my bench. Kicker and defense now.
You got Amari. You got Cooper Kupp. You got CeeDee Lamb. Tyler Lockett. Woods.
We still have Chris Carson, David Montgomery.
Didn't I say that? Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just now took him.
Then I'm going to trick you and take a quarterback.
Justin Herbert was a really good pick.
I think it's an interesting.
That might be. I mean, he could be one of the best quarterbacks of the league this season. So
let's hope. I probably need another one, but not yet. I'm certainly not taking a second quarterback now.
Yeah.
I
know. I almost.
But now you could flip. I know. I might.
Because
they get bad fast too.
Oh, did someone take James Robinson?
Yeah, he's my flex running back. I took him over a couple people. Jacob has a list. He's cheating.
That's not fair.
Jacob made his own power rankings.
Jacob, that's not fair.
Wow. That's not fair.
Justin Herbert, A.J. Brown, Allen Robinson, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Darren Waller, Jonathan Taylor.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. That sounds like so equal to mine. I have Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Mark Andrews, and James Robinson.
No.
I have Kyler, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson, George Kittle, Aaron Jones.
We all have really good teams.
And then Terry McLaurin's on my bench. But
yeah, I have Cooper.
No, what happens here?
I'm going to take David Montgomery for my bench.
Oh. Where we go wrong, Tim, is Jacob starts wheeling and dealing in the season, and he somehow swindles us out of our players and then loads his team up.
He does.
That's how he does it.
I know it's those trades. He'll be proposing a trade tonight to me.
No.
Yes. Now, shouldn't I look and see that? Okay, Justin Herbert has a bye week 7. So
Oh
yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, what if I took the wrong quarterback?
I just took Pitts also, along with Mark Andrews, in case he does really good.
Yeah. Ian's up now. What did he take?
I don't know.
Oh, he took Jalen Hurts.
Doesn't
he have 3 quarterbacks?
No, two. Brian has Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. And then, here, let me look at Ian. Ian has Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. Wow. Ian's team is good. Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He didn't pick a second running back yet, though. Right. I think he forgot. He forgot to take a second running back, or else he'd have as good a team as us. Or a flex, actually.
Okay, your turn. Oh, I'm up.
Wait, Ian has Dak, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes. He's just taking up all the running quarterbacks.
Okay, I need a backup quarterback. I think I'm taking Ryan Tannehill.
Well, yeah.
I could take Lamar.
That's probably the best choice.
I could take Lamar, though, and get the rushing yards but that's dumb.
Oh, no, I thought about taking Lamar, but then I took a Pitts to put in my flex if I wanted to.
Now, do I take Stafford or Lamar?
I don't know.
Those are literally my two queued people right now.
I took Lamar. So I have Kyler and Lamar.
I'm going Stafford if he's there, taking Josh Allen and Stafford. Or Trevor.
I thought about Trevor, but it's you could just pick him up in free agency, probably.
That's true.
I assume. I don't know.
Unless he's amazing week 1, and then I already have him.
True. Now, on defense, they have the Rams ranked 1, Washington, San Francisco. Well, why aren't the Steelers marked? Why aren't the Steelers ranked number 1?
Steelers are gone.
Oh, they're taken. Duh.
I just took Adam Thielen.
Well, then I'm not taking.
He was still there.
Wow. I'm not taking a defense then.
No, you don't need to.
Yeah, no.
I could interchange these defenses. Kicker, Butker. Oh, I like Butker.
Well, there are so many great players for the bench still.
I'll take Butker.
You definitely didn't need to take a kicker yet. Look at the bench players you could have right now.
I do need bench players. I wanted to get starters.
No, that's. I mean, having the best kicker, best defense in the league is still smart. So you won't have to ever worry about it.
Yeah, but someone took the Steelers, so I don't care now.
Someone did.
Yeah, because it's not there.
Yeah, I mean, that's
weird.
We all
someone took a defense already.
People are taking. Someone else just took a defense. It's kind of annoying.
Oh, yeah,
I might have to take one too just to get it going.
Oh, Ian took it. I'm looking at.
There's a shit ton of defenses when you scroll down.
Yeah, you're right.
Like Miami and Chicago are so far down, and the Colts are down there, and they were the best defensive fans.
I'm gonna take Stafford as a backup QB.
I almost did that.
And then Julio Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods. So CeeDee Lamb the starter for sure.
No,
he's
number
second,
2.
right?
Yeah,
but they think
Amari Cooper.
Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense.
He may
They're both going to be
right?
good. Yeah, I mean, maybe eventually. Yeah, probably not. Definitely not, honestly, because Amari Cooper's good.
Right.
People think that.
But CeeDee Lamb has COVID, apparently.
Oh
no!
It says COVID beside him.
We're going to go with
Joe Smith.
Yeah, CD should have been picked a while ago, honestly.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Good bench. David Montgomery, Kyle Pitts, Matt Stafford, and CeeDee Lamb.
Let's see. I need to look at my bye weeks.
My starting receivers are Stephon Diggs and DeAndre Hopkins. What are yours, Jacob?
Keenan Allen and Tyreek Hill.
Oh, damn.
Yours are nice, though.
I know. That's solid. That's really solid.
Okay, I'm up.
Dude, it's going to be so cool if Pitts does really good and I can put him in my flex and have 2 tight ends playing.
I took Cooper Kupp.
I'm taking DeAndre Swift, and then I'm taking the Rams defense.
No, I wanted that.
Yeah, too bad.
My defense I want is still there.
What, Washington?
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's also 10 more I would take and be fine with. Bears, Bills.
Yeah, there's a lot.
City.
I didn't really need to take one yet, honestly.
Browns even going to be definitely a good defense. Does Denver have a good defense? Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Jacob, you know who's left? Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, I wouldn't take him yet.
That's Jacob's favorite.
Raheem Lestert. James Conner's available.
Yeah. Take him.
Is Chris Carson any good?
Yes,
yeah.
He's the starting running back for the Seahawks.
Because I only have 2 running backs.
My running backs are Kamara, Gibson, Aaron Jones, and DeAndre Swift.
Yeah,
I've got Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, James Robinson, and David Montgomery.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, I have 3. I have Derrick Henry, Najee, and Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, so my starting lineup is Kyler, Tyreek, Keenan Allen, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson, George Kittle, Aaron Jones, Rams defense. And my bench is Amari Cooper, Lamar, Thielen, and DeAndre Swift.
Not as good as ours.
Not as good as mine. Do we get to see our draft grades on here afterwards? One of the apps, like the NFL app, doesn't even do that or something.
Maybe it's this one. No, it's not. Yeah, I know this one does
I think this one does it, yeah. Yahoo's actually pretty good. It's just the rankings on here are really weird.
I know. The rankings are shit.
All right, what do we got? Ian is up now.
Joe Mixon. Not bad, right? Not bad for a bench player.
Now Brian's up.
He took Ben Roethlisberger. They all are just taking
that's crazy.
Over 2 at least. They all have 3
2 or 3 quarterbacks. They must think.
Yeah, there's no quarterbacks left to take.
They're taking them all up, so that way we don't have them. J.K. Dobbins is out for the season. I don't want him up there. Jacob, do I go Bills defense, Browns, Baltimore? Should I go Baltimore?
Probably doesn't matter, does it?
Maybe Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore. I feel like it's pretty damn good defense. We have a lot of bench.
I know.
Who's up now?
Me again.
Hurry up.
I need a defense.
Have you not taken one?
No.
I just took one.
Denver, Cleveland, Kansas. Maybe Kansas.
Julio Jones.
Buffalo has a good defense.
Yeah, definitely.
They're not ranked now as high.
Well, they're still pretty freaking good.
Yeah. Right now, Ian is up. Oh,
He took tight end Logan Thomas.
Who's not? Oh, now I'm up. Okay, drafting. I took Buffalo.
And best name's COVID Crushers 2020.
Yeah, COVID Crushers. I don't know if
she won and crushed COVID.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you need a backup tight end? Maybe.
No, but it's not bad to take one.
Yeah.
Especially like for the bye week or tight end or something.
There's Hawkinson, Higbee.
Hawkinson's really good. Like he's a starting tight end for a lot of people in fantasy.
Let's see when the bye week for my tight end is. 8. You're listening to our 2021 NFL Fantasy Football Draft. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll take a break here, and when we come back, it's round 14. That's coming up next.
It's Pro Football Fast Break. The guys will be right back.
Thanks to our listeners, Pro Football Fast Break is growing. The show has become one of the fastest growing podcasts in sports. Our Twitter feed at PFB Fast Break continues to grow as well. As a result, we are opening up the show to very select and very limited sponsors. Your sponsorship will include a commercial in the show, an ad on our website, profootballfastbreak.com, and mentions on Twitter at PFB Fast Break. If you'd like to have us review your business or service for potential sponsorship, just email us at feedback@profootballfastbreak.com. That's feedback@profootballfastbreak.com. Pro Football Fast Break wants to shout out Ian Flassick and Shane Toth for the original theme music and Jimmy Still for the Pro Football Fast Break imaging.
This is Pro Football Fast Break.
And we're back on Pro Football Fast Break, and we are continuing with our NFL Fantasy Football Draft Special. We're in round 14. Let's go back to the draft. Jacob's on the clock. We're into the, what round is this? Where's it show?
This is round 14, pick 80.
Round 14. Okay.
Round 14 with a lot of good players left.
Higbee, tight end. Yay or nay as my backup?
Not bad. I just took Hawkinson as I backup to Kittle.
I saw that.
Tanyan, that Green Bay guy is actually a good pick too, and the Goddard.
And I took the Colts defense as a backup to the Rams defense.
That was mean.
Yeah.
That wasn't right of you.
Aunt B just took Claypool.
Did she? Oh, shoot. I forgot about Claypool.
Deontay's still there. I was looking at him.
How do we miss Claypool?
I saw him there.
Him and Deontay were right next to each other.
It's hard to pick a Steeler because you don't know. What do I do now? I guess just take more shit, huh?
You got to stack your bench.
Stack up the bench. How many picks left do we have?
3.
3 more picks. Oh, my Lord. Guess another
ton
D.
of good people.
I still have 4. Oh, but I'm getting 2 off right here.
Yeah, calm down.
Need another D. I do.
It's not a bad idea.
Let me see what my defense is. Week 9. Week 9.
Pick Deontay Johnson.
Oh.
And it's like Cleveland defense.
Yeah, what's the deal there? Why are they?
They're pretty good.
What about Denver's defense?
It's average. Probably worse than Browns.
What about Kansas City?
I think the Bears defense is one of the best ones left. It's not as high though for some reason.
Oh.
Kansas City probably would put up good points, like pretty much always.
Yeah, you would think.
Just because they usually win the game. So I like Bears defense though. I might take that if I were you.
I think I'm going to.
Or Patriots even, but it's not as good.
Vikings used to be ranked high.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about like the players, Bears is probably best.
Yeah, I know. They used to be a top rank.
Well, they still have like Khalil Mack and
yeah.
Some other dudes.
Who's the worst defense now? Detroit. Detroit's last on here.
Oh, I still got to take a kicker.
Okay, I'm up.
Should be Blankenship guys still down there.
I took Chicago.
I'm going to take Josh Jacobs because he's still there.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at.
I don't even want him, but he's still there.
So. I know. I didn't even take him. Wait, so who's on the Rams running? Who's the Rams running back now?
Darrell Henderson and Sony Michel.
Sony Michel now, yeah.
And what's the deal? San Francisco's Mostert and it's shared.
Yeah,
right?
and a rookie.
So
yeah,
you never know what to do there.
Well, Mostert's not a bad pick, but yeah, they like using like multiple.
Should I take Robbie Anderson or OBJ?
Oh, that's tough.
Those are both good.
I took Robbie Anderson.
Hey, while you're talking about that, is Jerry Jeudy a good pick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not bad.
You're just tricking me.
No,
he's like the Broncos starter.
Yeah, he's the Broncos' number one receiver.
That's what I thought.
Actually, he might be.
He'll get catches though for sure. He was good. He was got good last year, I think.
I need to find Jacob's list of his sleepers in our last podcast.
None of those guys need
They're
to be
not even worth taking. There's so many better.
Right.
Yeah.
6-team league. You don't need sleepers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I mean, look at the people left. There's starting running backs and Mike Davis.
Let's see. All players.
Kareem Hunt's still there.
Receiver, what? San Francisco receivers.
Ayuk, Samuel.
Tebow Samuel. That's what I was trying to remember.
Cleveland uses 2 running backs, so nobody took Kareem.
Yeah. He's the backup.
Did you take your guy yet? Mostert?
No, I'm not going to.
I'm taking Mike Davis because he's the only starter left other than Damian Harris.
Yeah, I mean, now you're just piling on the team. It's but you never know.
I still have to take a kicker.
Wow.
Yeah, I just took OBJ. I still have to take a kicker too. That's my last pick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it very last.
This league, even though it's 6 teams, seems like it's getting harder. Like our family is getting a little smarter. It's like they can pick whoever they want, and you'll still end up with a good team if you pick the right positions, the stuff which they're doing. Even if you auto pick,
yeah, because they'll give you the best person available. Well, according to Yahoo, but
took Ayuk.
I just need my kicker, and then that's it.
I took Young Hoku.
I wanted him. I wanted him. It's my favorite kicker. I'm going to take your Rodrigo Blankenship.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or Daniel Carlson. I mean, they're still all the best ones.
I took Kenny Golladay with my very last pick.
Did you? That's a nice pick.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the best team. We have so much depth on
I know.
Yeah, now it's weird because now my flex could be switched between 6 people.
There's starters on your flex that other leagues that's their players, right?
I know. My bench has
my bench could be a team.
Amari Cooper, Lamar, Adam Thielen, DeAndre Swift, TJ Hawkinson, Colts defense.
It's crazy.
Josh Jacobs, Robbie.
I literally have a whole starting team on my bench, tight end, everything. And they're all good. Kyle Pitts, David Montgomery, Matthew Stafford, CeeDee Lamb, Julio Jones, Deontay Johnson, Browns defense, Mike Davis, and Odell is my bench.
But my starters, Kyler, Tyreek, Keenan Allen, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson, George Kittle, Aaron Jones, Young Hoku, Rams defense.
Tim, what's your starters?
Let me just pick this kicker, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. He's still picking.
All right. I got Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, DeAndre Hopkins, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley, Mark Andrews, and James Robinson in the flex. who could be switched with my bench. Julio on the bench, Deontay on the bench, Odell, Mike Davis, and Matt Stafford.
All right. And I got Justin Herbert, A.J. Brown, Allen Robinson, Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Darren Waller. Waller's good, huh?
Yeah.
In the flex, it's got Jonathan Taylor right now. Butker.
That's good. That's
Washington defense, and then all the depth. So, I mean, I don't know.
It's hard to say.
It's going to depend on all the wheeling and dealing. That's where it's going to happen.
You can look at position like I have Josh Allen at QB. Jacob has
Kyler,
and you have Herbert.
Yeah.
That's really hard to say who's the best.
Yeah, it's impossible to say.
Receivers, I have Stephon Diggs and DeAndre Hopkins, like starting receivers.
I have Tyreek and Keenan Allen.
A.J. Brown and Allen Robinson. That's a little weak compared to yours.
Yeah, but I mean,
I almost took DK Metcalf, but I took Keenan Allen.
They're all number one receivers.
Yeah, they're still top receivers.
Running backs, I have CMC and Saquon.
I have Kamara, Gibson, but I also have Aaron Jones. So I don't know who's better between Jones and Gibson.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Jonathan Taylor, and then on the
Jonathan Taylor could end up starting over Najee. I mean, you'll probably leave those three in most of the time, depending on your bench.
Yeah. Who's on my bench though? Oh, Damian Harris. That's not great.
He's starting receiver. I mean, starting running back.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe in this league, well, we all did take multiple running backs, but
I have one, two.
I'm gonna have 3 running backs starting, no question.
Yeah, me too. So unless Pitts is amazing and I put him in my flex, which I really want to happen because I have him and Mark Andrews.
How about tight ends? Let's see who has. I have Darren Waller.
I have Kittle and Hawkinson.
I have Mark Andrews and Kyle Pitts.
So who
Kittle's
wins?
The best out of the 3.
So Kittle wins that.
But I mean, since Kittle was injured last year, Waller did better.
Yeah.
Those are like 3 out of the top 4 tight ends.
Right.
Kittle, Mark Andrews, and Waller, and Kelsey.
Yeah, we're not going wrong there. All right, so there's your fantasy. This is our family league. We'll find out. We'll keep it updated during each week's podcast. Not every week, but we'll do some periodic updates as we go along, and we'll just see who wins this family league. Sometimes we team up and do some things to try to get the upper hand, to try to knock Jacob down mostly.
Yeah, that'll happen for sure.
And I guess, is there anything else we need to cover?
Other than I'll be winning this year's fantasy league.
So Tim's going to win this year's fantasy league? All right, let's take a vote.
Definitely.
Who's going to win this year's fantasy league? Is it Jacob? Is it me? Yeah. Is it Tim? Is it Ian?
Oh, it's Ian.
Who's Ian's team? Let's see real quick.
Let's look at Ian's team.
Pat Mahomes, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Myles Gaskin, Travis Kelce, Robert Woods.
I thought it was going to be bad to be more funny, but that's a good team.
His running backs are a lot worse than
running back, but that's a good team.
It's not awful.
Pat Mahomes, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf. That's really good. Travis Kelce. He's got Steelers defense. He has Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts on the bench.
That's not bad.
Joe Mixon on the bench. J.K. Dobbins, who is out for the season, on the bench.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert. Here's Aunt Beth's. Oh, that's a good team. Russell Wilson, Calvin Ridley, Justin Jefferson, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, tight end Tyler Eifert, Nick Chubb in the flex.
Why the hell is Tyler Eifert her tight end?
I'm not sure why that. No, she did really good. Her tight end's just the only not good player.
Yeah, but
look at her team. Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Chris Carson, I mean, there's no other team in fantasy that has that.
But honestly, as I look at these teams, I honestly can't tell you who's better or not. I mean, you can't tell.
No. It's hard to say.
Let me look at
It's
Brian.
really hard to say.
Brady.
Now his is interesting. He went with a Bucks method where he took pretty much the whole Bucks starting team.
He did. It's the entire
Brady,
Bucks
Antonio
lineup.
Brown, Mike Evans, Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette, Rob Gronkowski, and Chris Godwin, and Ryan Suckup.
That could be a new fantasy strategy.
And Tampa Bay defense, it's not a bad team. He got the whole start. He literally got everyone.
He'll be in trouble.
He literally has Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette as his running back.
Now he has Will Fuller suspended, Jay Sternberger suspended.
Jace Sternberger and Davion Davis.
He has 3 players suspended, so I'm not sure what's...
I think that's on purpose, I guess.
On his bench, he has Tim Tebow.
I guess he's...
That's obviously... He's playing a joke here.
Well, he's showing us that he doesn't need anything but the Bucks.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. And he took Aaron Rodgers away. He even got O.J. Howard.
Well, that marks the end of our special NFL fantasy draft podcast. Remember, if you want to get your question read on our next show, you can email us at feedback@profootballfastbreak.com or hit our Twitter feed at PFBFastBreak. You also see that in the show notes of your player. Closing thoughts for this week. Tim, what was this week's theme of the show?
I would have to say that it's going to be me and Brian Flassick in the championship of this draft.
You and Brian Flassick. Oh, Tim. They didn't like it.
It's because they're just haters.
Jacob, what was this week's theme of this NFL fantasy show?
My team's the best.
And I don't usually give a theme, but I say my team's the best. Oh, none of our teams are the best. Oh, okay. Everybody's happy now.
They all like the Bucs team.
Yeah, they like the Buccaneers team.
Yeah.
Hey, you can always reach us at feedback@profootballfastbreak.com or Twitter at PFBFastBreak. Thanks for listening to this special NFL Fantasy Draft Pro Football Fast Break. As always, we have one ask. If you like what you've heard, maybe not this week, but if you like the other weeks, if you could tell one friend, maybe share it on your social media, maybe text them right now, or tell them, Tim, visit our website.
Go to www.profootballfastbreak.com.
You even put the www in there.
I did, in case you didn't know.
And you'll find links to the show on the website. We're up to 32, so you'll find the past 31 shows. You're also going to find us everywhere fine podcasts are heard. That's it from me for this NFL fantasy show. I'm Don saying peace out. He's Jacob.
Peace.
And he's Tim.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to Pro Football Fast Break. Be here each week as the guys bring you a fresh take from the world of pro football. Until next time.
Wow. Well, thanks for listening through the end of the show. You must really be a fantasy football geek, or you forgot you were listening. Hey, either way, thanks. And be sure to listen to our next show, number 33, because we'll be covering the start of the NFL season. Yes, NFL Week 1 is finally here. See you next time.